Anna's phone started losing pixels again just as she entered the supermarket. That climate finance app her flatmate urged her to download was getting smarter. Anna wondered what it was this time. Cow's milk? Too many Mars bars? Maybe too much HD streaming. Or perhaps it was just all the plastic in this shop. To understand Anna's missing pixels, we need to return to the advent of open banking in 2018. At the time, card and digital payments simply recorded the date and time of a transaction, the transaction type, and the identity of the merchant. Endless new financial services were developed based on this data. Most ambitiously, though, it was envisioned that transactional data could be used for good, to tackle social inequality, to address energy poverty, or even to direct healthcare interventions. But as these services grew in scale, there was hunger for more granular and sophisticated monetary records across the numerous digital payment services, platforms, and currencies that had exploded in the early 2020s. Amid movements to democratize and decentralize financial infrastructures, there were calls to allow consumers, merchants, and third-party payment providers to define and mark up transactions in new ways. A new standard for creating and annotating transactional data began to emerge. Just as the web relied on HTML, hypertext markup language, financial services would come to depend on FTML, financial transaction markup language, a new open standard in how transactional data could be created and processed across multiple payment media. This aimed to provide interoperability of monetary records beyond traditional payments and, crucially, to allow end users to customize, earmark, and define their payments in new ways. This markup could reconfigure the values and meaning associated with every transaction. With the decline of paper receipts, supermarkets began annotating loyalty points and calorie counts directly as transactional data. Independent merchants could identify transactions that supported local economies. But the key area for financial markup came in response to the ongoing climate crisis. Following political pressure, supermarkets started to recognize the environmental costs of their products. Individual consumers could gain a personalized view into the carbon cost of their transactions as they attempted to live more sustainably. So-called climate finance activists took this even further. They realized that FTML could be used to create a warning system for consumers, showing when and where their purchases were most harmful to the environment. Promising to pay with pixels, their latest app, Pixar Planet, would hit where it hurt, degrading screen resolutions as long as the user was in carbon debt, and warning them while shopping in stores with the highest emissions. As Anna tried to make out her shopping list, she began to wonder if it was all worth it. Was it fair? And was it really her fault for shopping here? Had these payment apps gone too far? Maybe next time she would just pay in old money. But that too would leave a mark. She sighed. She knew it mattered. Better try somewhere else next time.